Well, after getting coronavirus and spending more than 2 weeks isolated, Miami Mayor Francis Suarez is back with his family and city staff.
Mayor Suarez joins us live right now from City Hall. And first of all, I got to ask you, how does it feel to be back in the office?
It feels great. It felt great yesterday to be reunited with my children and to be able to hug them, to be able to kiss them. And it feels great to be here at work. I've been here all day. We had a virtual press conference, the first of its kind in the history of the city. And I've been here all day, and I'll be here for a little longer.
Okay, so let me ask you, you came out of quarantine today after having COVID-19. Is there anything about your experience you think would be helpful to know for others? And at least according to what your doctor said, is your experience common or uncommon?
I was very lucky. I experienced very, very minor symptoms. Obviously, we took the strictest measures in terms of the protocol that we followed for me to be cleared. According to the CDC, I had to take 2 consecutive negative tests in a 24-hour period. I actually tested positive one time while I was being retested, and I tested inclusive another time. So I actually had to take, I think it amounted to 5 tests in a 17-day period. I also did some experimental tests for the city that were testing to see if we ordered certain a quick turnaround result tests, and then we decided not to based on some of the results that we got testing me.
So, Mayor, we heard Miami-Dade Mayor Carlos Jimenez say it now looks like hospitals in Miami-Dade County will not be overwhelmed. Are you seeing that same data?
Listen, we're very hopeful. That's one of the biggest indicators of how this COVID-19 virus has dramatically impacted cities and countries across the world. We've seen it happen in Italy. We've seen it happen in Iran. And obviously, we're seeing what's happening in New York. We're hopeful that those predictions are correct. And we're doing everything that we can in the city, being the first city to cancel large events, the first city, or one of the first cities to implement a stay-at-home order, the first city to implement a curfew. We want to take the most dramatic measures that we can take to prevent and to reduce the amount of time that this virus affects our quality of life.
Well, I want to ask you about that because the strictest measures have been taken in Miami-Dade and Broward County. So would you like to see the rest of the state take stronger measures? I mean, we've heard over and over again from experts is the viruses don't follow any county lines, so why not have these more restrictive measures across the state of Florida?
I certainly would welcome them. And you know, in my conversations with the governor, he's been very supportive of the local measures that we've taken. I know he has checkpoints implemented at the border, and I know that he has a quarantine for people coming in from New York. But let's face it, we have 50 million people that use our airport. And I most likely contracted it by someone who came from out of town. And so I think the biggest threat to our city and to our community is someone who may be flying from.
I think he just
infected.
Okay.
All right, Mayor, thank you. We had a little bit of a technical difficulty at the end, but we hear your message, and congratulations being back outside of your home. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Good to see you.